Okay, so another thing we're going to be putting on the Miata here is a new front sway bar. That's this guy right here. This is a factory one here. Goes along the chassis underneath like this, all the way along to the other side. These are the end links. LauPacino did order some new end links. I don't know where they are in this process of deliveries and stuff. It's things take longer and we're not getting things quickly and etc. But I'm going to go ahead and put the new sway bar on, which is right here. This is the front sway bar. A little while back we did do the rear sway bar as we were working back there and put a new one of those in as well. And I can kind of show that to you real quick. I mean, it's a little dark down here, but so this is the rear sway bar back here. And I don't know if you can see that, but that's also an Eibach unit. It runs all the way along there and then goes to the other side. These are the factory end links here. And we also ordered some new ones of those too, so we're going to put those in a little bit. Once we get those, I think we got the front, or he got the front and rear. So I'll be putting those in a little bit later down the road. We'll probably put them in at the same time. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and stick the main bar in with the factory end links. And that way he can kind of get a feel to it, see how it is, and see if the new aftermarket end links make a difference and feel. My guess is they will, but mainly because these are factory ones with 100,000 miles or so on them, so they're getting kind of worn out. And the new ones will be nice and tight. But maybe they'll make a difference. I don't know if they're extended or adjustable or anything like that. And I don't know that it really needs to be because the car's not lowered yet. He will probably be ordering some new suspension here in a little bit so that we can get rid of the old stuff. It does have factory Bilstein, so it does have the sport option on it. And I think with that comes the LSD and so on and so forth. But for now, we're going to put in the new front sway bar and get that all dialed in, well, put in and tightened down and etc. I will note any kind of areas that I feel like things to note, as I usually do. And here we go. Okay, so one thing about the sway bar I'm just going to point out on the install is when you remove it anyways, it's best to remove it from, at least I found in this car, because it has the air conditioning lines and the sway bar kind of goes up and over. It's best to remove it on the driver's side. So you'll push this up and over the air conditioning lines and kind of keep it at an angle. Keep it angled and pull it across and then kind of slip it down and out. Now it works best if you remove the sway bar mounting brackets, these guys, so you have enough space to kind of maneuver it around in there. I don't know how it would affect if you had the stock radiator in, because this car we put in the Flying Miata aftermarket high flow radiator, and the space in which you have might be more or less. But I still think that the best way to do it is to go ahead and lift it up and over the air conditioning lines, keep it angled, and kind of pull it down and out through the hole on this side near the lower radiator hose, and just kind of angle it down and pull it out and then twist it around. Now, again, we have this car on a lift too, so that might help make more clearance on the bottom with pulling it out at an angle. So that's one note there. Or if you do this in your driveway with jack stands or a jack, maybe some little ramps, try and get it up as high as you can. That might help facilitate with the angling and pulling it out below. So we got the new one in, routed anyways. I'm going to put the new sway bar mounts on. These guys here. We're going to bolt everything down, torque it down. That's it for a front sway bar. Once it's in, I'll go through it all and kind of give some pointers. Okay, so we got the sway bar up in place. As you can see here, there we go, it's up in place. So it's mounted to the chassis here. We got sway bar end link attached in the loosest setting, I guess, if you will, or the lowest setting. And then my recommendation is to just put these bolts in here, leave them loose, then get the other side in over here, and and leave them loose because, let's see, there we go. Leave them loose. It just makes the whole installation easier to leave it loose. Right over here, see the gap. And then, again, loosest setting. And the reason why we're leaving on loosest setting is to try and get an idea of what the feeling will be on that setting, and then change it to the stiffer setting to see if that helps. They're kind of adjustable and tunable to the way that you like the feel of the car, whether you want more understeer, less understeer, more oversteer, less oversteer, so on and so forth. Or more neutral, I guess you say, or balanced. We're going to tighten these bolts down, and then we're done with the front sway bar installation. It's fairly simple, straightforward. It's definitely something I would say most people can do without a problem in their garage or driveway. I highly recommend to have a lift as usual, but it's not always available for everybody. See if your buddy has one, that you borrow one. Drive your car over to their house or shop or whatever, and it makes the job so much simpler. Doing the front and rear at the same time would probably be easiest, especially if you're borrowing or have access to a lift. Yeah, I think we'll get this buttoned up here and put back together. That will be the end of the front sway bar install. Alright, YouTube, so I installed the rear sway bar on, well, I installed the front and rear sway bars on the Miata, the 99 MX-5, LauPacino's Blue 99, and the install went great. Everything worked out well. I will probably try and get back into it a little bit later when we get the sway bar end links, the new ones that is. I think they're just factory replacements or maybe some heavy duty ones. I'm not entirely sure. It just depends on what LauPacino decides he wants to do. We installed this kit right here, this Eibach front and rear sway bar kit. It came with bushings and brackets. It did not come with end links. You need to use your factory end links or some other aftermarket end links to complete the install. If yours are damaged, I'd recommend replacing them. If they're in decent shape, you could use them. But since you're in there, it might be worth it to replace them, depending on how old they are, of course. If you just replaced them, then I would probably continue to use them. If you didn't just replace them, then I would consider maybe replacing them. Again, depending on how damaged they are or not. Stay tuned on the channel for more stuff on the 99 Miata, the MX-5 there. We'll be doing some more installs on that and some more fun stuff with that. And I will hopefully be able to show you guys the MR2 Spider that I got a while back that I'm planning to be doing some work on and some fun projects on and some other things. So stay tuned on the channel for that as well. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are enjoying what you enjoy doing, and I'll see you a little bit later on the channel.